Welcome everyone to Beyond the Adventure. Today's episode is a mid-season finale from Season 7 where I take you guys to the Holyoke Mall to see Sears and AC Moore in their final days. Let's get started. So starting this episode off here, I want to show you guys a shot of Sears, the main entrance to Sears. This has existed throughout my entire life. This was here originally before the Holyoke Mall expanded sometime around like 1997 or so. Anyways, Sears is a very interesting store. I've always loved the history behind it. This company that developed a way to sell things through a catalog, sell things over trains, sell things across the country. They made houses, they made clothes, they had so many things going for them at one point in time, and throughout the years they have adapted, but unfortunately in this modern age where retail stores seem to be dying, they cannot keep up. And with the whole Kmart purchasing Sears back in the day, and now both Kmart and Sears are in a lot of trouble. They are closing Sears's and Kmart's left and right. Anyways, this location here, I can't tell you how many times throughout a year I would visit it. We would go here to go back to school shopping. I would go here every time my dad needed a tool or anytime we needed to get something to fix around the house, or we need to get a lawnmower or a weed whip or anything like that. We would always go up to Sears. They had great tools for a while there, and then Craftsman tools kind of I don't know what you want to call it. They sold it out to another company, so their craftsmanship of the Craftsman's tools became a little bit shoddy, and in recent years I remember going up there more often than not to exchange a broken tool, while as the other tools that we had from long ago were lasting a lot longer. Anyways, here is walking through the main mechanical part of the store, I guess you want to call it. This is where all the tools are located, the Craftsman stuff. That little shot right there of all the wrenches, that was it for tools that was left in the store. There were a couple of these display models that were on the shelves here. Now, like I said in the beginning of this episode, I took you guys to the Berkshire Mall last year. It was during Season 6, I believe, of Adventure Wednesday, or Season 5, I think. Anyways, that Sears was in the process of closing. The link is up here if you want to check that episode out. The link is also down below in the description. But I would say out of the past 5 or so, 7 or so years in my life, I have never seen more people inside of this Sears as when it was closing. Now, I don't know what it is when the store is closing, but people just tend to go in there and they've lost all respect for the building. That right there used to be where the salon was located. They also had a optometrist or a person that fits eyeglasses inside of there, and they also had a portrait studio back in the day. This was by far the largest Sears that I ever had been in my life. It was 2 floors. Both floors were, pretty much the same exact size, the top and the bottom. But going through here, like I said, the amount of people that were in the store were more than I've seen in here even during, like a holiday rush over the past 5 or 7 years, which is very sad to see. But as we are exiting Sears there, just about everything was gone. Now, this episode was actually filmed on 2 different days. Saturday night at Sears, or Saturday night is when we filmed the footage at Sears, and AC Moore wasn't closed or wasn't open on Saturday night, so we had to go back and film. So we went back here a couple days ago and filmed AC Moore. Now, AC Moore announced their closure about 2 or 3 weeks ago of this location. I don't know how many other locations of AC Moore are closing, but the arts and crafts hobby seems to be a store, a retail destination that doesn't seem to be that popular, considering most of the stuff that you can order online at a fraction of the cost. Personally, I'm very surprised to see that AC Moore has lasted this long as they have, but like I said, Kmart, Sears, AC Moore, these huge retail stores. I also predict that JCPenney will be one. I'm actually surprised, in all honesty, that Sears ended up closing before JCPenney's. Macy's, on the other hand, I feel will be another store that will be meeting their demise very soon, along with Barnes & Noble and Abercrombie & Fitch, other major retail stores like that. But anyways, very sad to see Sears closing. Like I said, I've gone there my entire life. We've always gone there and gotten tools, gone there to get clothes, and they used to sell furniture. They sold mattresses there. I remember getting video games for my N64. I remember getting my first camcorder there. I was about 8 or 9 years old. I had worked cutting lawns for a summer, saved up money for a camcorder. We had gone there to purchase it, and this was the first time that I ever learned about if an item is priced for one price, but it was marked for a different price on the shelf, that they have to sell it to you for whatever price that it was marked at. So I ended up getting like a $400 camera for $150, which I was very happy with at the time. It was a very old school camera, but I have a lot of very fond memories of Sears, and like I said in this video here, I know a lot of retail stores don't like you going in and filming things inside of them, but I felt as though this needed to be documented. One of the largest Sears stores in all of New England, one of the, if not the largest Sears stores that I have ever been in, is soon going to be gone. They are turning a lot of places in this mall. The Toys R Us has closed, the Babies R Us has closed, all these major stores have closed inside the mall. So from what I have read in the news, Sears is going to be turned half into a bowling alley and the other half is going to be turned into a movie theater. I don't know, guys. I will update you in future videos and let you know what is going on with that. But anyways, that is going to do it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. I'll see everybody on Friday for Free For All Friday, and next week on Beyond the Adventure, we're jumping all the way back to Season 2, and I'm going to pick back up doing 2 episodes a week where I go all the way back and do some behind-the-scenes stuff. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you Friday. Peace.